Hey y'all, what's going on? Hey DV, what's up? What y'all doing tonight? Let me make sure this right. Can y'all hear me? Sis, you was early. You was real early. Hey Ace. Hey cousin, what's up? At work. Oh, it's Friday. Hey FN. What's up, FN? What's going on? Hey cousin, what's up? So I got a few things to talk about. Um, it's some stuff with Dame Dash, Megan Thee Stallion, Kim Porter, which is kind of crazy. Um, Big Sean, he's still being weird. I don't get it. Drake, of course. Um, nah, cousin, I'm just about to start. Yeah, we just got in. We just got in here. We just got in here. If y'all could like the video, I'd appreciate that too. But I guess let's get all the other stuff out the way. Dame Dash, Dame Dash. Um, there is an auction, unfortunately, going on for him with his percentage in Roc-A-Fella. He basically he owns 33.33% of the Roc-A-Fella label. Hey, Carolyn. He owns 33.3% in the label. Jay-Z and Biggs Burt, they own the other percentages of the label. But for Dame, they're about to auction his percentage off by the feds. I think it's the end of this month. It's going to be a public auction on August 29th. The U.S. Marshals is holding it, and the auction will start at $1.2 million. $1.2 million for his stake in Roc-A-Fella. FN, he's petty. He's so petty. He won't sell it to Jay-Z. Mind you, Jay-Z offered to buy it from him, and he offered him double the money to take it from him. But he's so bitter, he doesn't want to give it to Jay-Z, or he doesn't want to give it to Biggs. So now he has this 823,000 civil lawsuit judgment pending against him. So because he's in this debt, the feds are making him auction his percentage off to pay his fees and his debt. Unnecessary ego. Unnecessary ego. Being bitter, he want to be mean to everybody. He want to tell people stop asking him about Jay-Z. I don't want to talk about him, but every podcast you go on, you're talking about Jay-Z. So what's the truth? Like, you don't know what you want. You don't know if you want to talk about him. You don't know if you don't want to talk about him. But every opportunity, you take it. So yeah, so they're gonna start the auction off at $1.2 million. Um, and with the $823,000 civil judgment that's against him, he's only going to get back a little bit of the money that he does earn, because it has to go towards what it is that he owes. And that's the thing, Karen. a couple weeks ago, he offered um he offered the percentage to Kendrick, but I don't know if Kendrick responded to it or not, but Dame did offer it to him because I think Kendrick had shared like a tweet or something that um something about reasonable doubt. Let's see if I can share it. So Kendrick had tweeted this. This was back in 2010 though. He tweeted, "I'm sorry, reasonable doubt is better than Illmatic." And Dame reposted the tweet and added him and said, "My third is for sale if you want to buy it. Any serious offers, DM to DM him." And so it's like he wants it. He wants to give it to Kendrick. And then that's when Lupe came in and was like, "Oh no, we should give it to Drake," being weird. To be honest, I think Jay-Z and Biggs has a say so in who can get it, but I don't think they would allow Cam or Mace to get it, or Kaisha Bias since they are cool. Yeah, you would think, keep it in the family. Don't let no random people get it. He keeps saying he hates talking about him, but talks about him. That's all he talks about. Rant and raves. That's all he talks about. Kendra better buy it, or he may not want to get caught up in that. That's what I was saying. I'm like, him and Jay are close. But it's probably a lot that comes with that. Especially buying into a label that you had no part of, knowing you have your own label currently that he's pushing, which is PG Lane. So I don't even know if Kendrick want to even get involved in that. I wouldn't blame him if he doesn't want to. Hey, what's the dirt? Much respect to you. And although you might not be as happy with me these days, I appreciate your feedback. I watched your live and it was helpful. I'm not gonna say I'm not happy with you. Um, I was a little shocked at what occurred, but I saw your tweet where you stated you had a conversation with your brother. So I feel as though you did take the feedback and you are taking the feedback. And I'm pretty sure you're going to do what I said in the video. You're going to do your job like you've always done. But I appreciate you and I appreciate the what is this, a super chat? I'm still new to this. So thank you for the super chat. Yeah, that's my guy. He was one of the first people to shout me out, shout my channel out, which I stated in the video that we did on him. Um, so yeah, shout out to Matt. And we are looking forward to the video, even though some of us are upset. We're still gonna watch the video. Jay and Big should have a say so. I believe they will have a say so. Do people have the funds? Is the question. Right, because the auction starts at 1.2 million. And I believe it said that you only can come to the auction if you have the 1.2 million and you can prove that you have the 1.2 million, because that's where it's starting at. Ideally, just keep it in the family. Exactly. Ready to Die is better than Reasonable Doubt and Illmatic, which is directly after that, in my opinion. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, hopefully Dame and them can keep it in. You would think if Dame wanted to keep it in the family, he would just give it to Jay-Z, especially since Jay-Z said to him, "I'll give you double for it." You take that, you pay off that 823 civil judgment, and then you still have money in your pocket because I don't know if you're hurting for money, but a 800K civil judgment pending against you is kind of crazy. Kendrick is a deep reshow. I don't think he would buy it. I don't think so too. Hope Drake doesn't try to buy it. Give another piece of culture. To be honest, if Jay and Biggs have to say so and who can get the other percentage, Drake wouldn't be able to touch it. Mine is a great voice over reason. He just wants to show. Yes, it is. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Skin looks good, Monie, by the way. Thank you. I be moisturizing a little bit. I like the Miss Music Games video more than a Family Matters video. I'm to Juan, to be honest, I'm looking forward to all of them because, like I said, what's the dirt? He does his a damn good job. Um, and I'm looking forward to all of them. I mean, we all know who won, right? But still, I want to see them break it. Even though I don't know what's much to be broken down in Family Matters, it's a lot of different things he's gonna have to talk about, a lot of different people. But I'm looking forward to all of them. No, he does not want Jay to have it. Dame is so bitter. He's so bitter. He won't let whatever go that happened. He's just bitter. And I low key think he wants to be back cool with Jay, but his ego and his pride won't let him. Hates him. If it weren't for Diddy's nails on chalkboard, I would get just clapping ready. To be honest, I still think it's a 10 out of 10. Diddy was such a great producer and a great, I wouldn't say great artist, but he's such a great producer. Like if you look at my playlist, it's mostly bad boy artists. And I was so mad because I'm not one of those people who are like I can separate the artist from their BS. Like I had to get rid of so many things in my phone because Diddy want to be a weirdo. We will be tuned in. The allegation. No, no. Mm-mm. Yeah, but we still want the breakdowns. We still want the breakdown because Matt is gonna find something that we didn't know. Which claims though? Because the only claims that Drake made was about the cheating, of course, which we know. We've all listened to Damn, we've all listened to Mr. Morale, so we knew he was a cheater. Um, and if you listen to, I think it was, I think it was said he stopped cheating after 2017. But the other thing is the baby, his son, and then the abuse allegations. So those are the main things that I'm looking forward to seeing, but nothing about the cheating because I know what the cheating is. No. Mm-mm. Is he putting out music? Me too. My favorite album of all time is My Life, and I think Diddy is all over that. Yeah, Matt does his thing. Right. And some people need that. Some people still need that. Yeah, that's another thing. That's Matt's gonna have to touch on those subjects. And he knows he's gonna have to touch on those subjects. Hmm. Right, right. It's a lot going on. So yeah, that's Dame. They're auctioning off his percentage, his 33.33% for Roc-A-Fella. So in the coming weeks, I guess we'll see maybe who gets it. And next, did y'all see the stuff with Megan Thee Stallion and Kamala Harris? Meg had some people upset. She had so many people upset. Kamala had the rally in Atlanta. Last week or earlier this week, Quavo showed up. I think Stacey Abrams and a bunch of other political people showed up. Meg, of course, was the topic of discussion, unfortunately, because she performed. She did a few songs. I think she did. I only saw like one or two videos, but from the discourse that was going on, everybody was wilding out like she was up there twerking and like she was up there showing her booty hole and showing her boobs. And I'm just like, let me go see what exactly she was up there doing. But she had the people mad. Right, right, right. Amber Rose at the convention, all types of people at the Trump convention. Right. So I went and looked up the video just to see what she was doing um at the convention to make sure like people wasn't like overdoing it. And of course, people were overdoing it. So this is her, this is the twerking. This the twerking they were talking about. So, little leg shake, little shoulder shimmy. So little pop. And I'm thinking like this is mild compared to what she usually gives. So she gets a little leg shake. Okay. And the way people was acting, I would have thought she had her booty hole out. Right? They I'm telling you, I'm like Amber Rose was just supporting Trump. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that. Just a little shake, little shimmy. That's like a 2 compared to what she usually gives. Out of 10, that's a 2. That's what y'all were mad about. That's what had y'all riled up. Appreciate you on. Like I didn't get it. Celebs always been at rallies for both sides. Exactly, FN. Exactly. Like I didn't get the uproar of why people were carrying on so bad. Like people were acting like she had it all hanging out. And then people were like, "Oh, she shouldn't be on the stage. She's not a good representation." And I'm just like, "Why isn't she a good representation?" Like Meg is a college graduate. She does a lot of community service in her hometown in Houston, Texas. I think she's attended like several different political events for like the US education. I don't get it. She's been in press conferences with Maxine Waters, a United States representative. She advocated for women's rights in Brazil in like 2020, 21, 2022. So I don't get the hate. I don't get the hate. Like I one thing I hate is respectability politics. Like it's so tired, it's so corny, and it's from the people who are like, oh, celebrities shouldn't, artists shouldn't be at rallies for politics and stuff like that. And I'm just like, why not? Why not? Did y'all forget like the vote or die campaigns from back in the day? I remember when I was young, vote or die was everywhere. We had young Jeezy who was rapping, "My president is black, my Lambo is blue." Like this isn't new. So why is everybody so offended all of a sudden? Quavo was up there. They're like, "Oh, why is he up there?" Quavo is a prime advocate for gun violence. He lost his nephew to gun violence. Why wouldn't he be up there on the stage talking about gun violence? Why wouldn't he? George Clinton back in the day. I just seen a video of George Clinton on the late night Arsenio Hall show playing a damn saxophone. And he was only up there for votes. Like, let's be real. Like, this isn't new. This isn't new at all. Y'all just pick and choose who y'all want to have an attitude with and who y'all don't want to respect. Yes. So dangerous. Yes, we all know. No, don't listen to nothing. Like, give it a rest. And if it takes, and don't we need like the young voters? If it takes Megan Thee Stallion showing up for Kamala to get the young voters to vote, by all means, shake that leg, Meg. Shake that leg. Shake that leg. That the economy ass anyway. So why not throw some ass? The fuck. The economy is ass. So throw some. Exactly. The same people that was complaining about Meg. I didn't see them tweet nothing about Trump at that recent event where he's saying, "Oh, I did so much for the black people. I did more than Lincoln." Like what? That's what y'all should be mad at. Yeah, like worry about that. Like that's more important. Exactly. Laws affect them as well. Who did I say? Did I say George Clinton? My bad. Bill. Yeah, it was Bill. Shake that leg, Meg, for real. Shake it for real. High performance, fleeting moment. Not the real. Exactly. Exactly. Like people need people need to get their priorities right and just stop it. Like if y'all want to complain about something, complain about Ray J and Amber Rose and all them other idiots and why they keep showing up to endorse Trump. And y'all need to see what the real thing is. Them people that's endorsing Trump, they're broke and he's paying. Them love and hip hop checks ain't hitting on nothing. Yeah, those no punishment. Exactly. Like it comes with it. Like we literally picking the lesser evil at this point. Like, come on. Oh my God, he's just so embarrassing. Tammy, she dodged the bullet. Right. It's we there was always something during election season to get people to go out and vote. Like musicians, actors, actresses, this is nothing new. They all participate. It's nothing new. Um, so next, Kim Porter, Diddy's children's mom. Um, so Kim Porter had children. Kim Porter was a model. She got kids with Diddy, Christian, I think the two twins, and then she has Quincy that she had with Al B. Shore, which is Diddy's stepson. Um, I think Kim passed away in either 2018 or 2019. If one of y'all know, just leave it in the comments. Um, apparently she was writing a tell-all book before she passed away. Um, initially, I think her cause of death was supposed to be pneumonia, but they didn't they didn't put that cause of death down until like weeks later. Um, and while they waited for her death results to come back, they had ended up hiring like an examiner. I think his name was Ed Winter, and he was assigned to her case to investigate her original cause of death. And that same investigator ended up passing away suspiciously. Now, keep in mind, this isn't some random man. This man investigated the deaths of Whitney Houston. He investigated Michael Jackson, Brittany Murphy, Tom Petty, and so many others. So he's not just some random investigator, and he just pops up dead. I'm gonna butcher this name, but thank you so much for the super chat. Hi, Monie, great to catch you live. So what have I missed with Big Sean? Haven't talked about him yet. We're gonna get to him because he's being weird. But thank you so much. But yeah, so this guy who was hired to investigate her, he ends up passing away. Um, but now they're saying was supposed to have a tell-all book where she was supposed to tell her life story, how she met Diddy, and all of the good, the bad, all the ugly that came with being with him. Um, and I think I read like a few excerpts from the book that said like there was physical abuse by Diddy after he assumed she was messing with some man who sent her some flowers or something, and he saw the letter and he assumed that it was from a man, and he allegedly like beat her up real bad. And I remember one story from like back in the day, the guy Shakir Stewart, Diddy allegedly broke a chair over his head at a wedding in Italy because he was supposedly messing with Kim. And that was featured in Rolling Stone. So Rolling Stone reported this. Like this ain't no he said, she say. Rolling Stone reported that Diddy broke this chair over this man's head because this man was allegedly flirting with Kim Porter. Um, and from that, people saw her like a few days later, and her nose was broken. So apparently, Diddy was putting feet, hands, all types of stuff on her. And that's unfortunately kind of easy to believe because we saw the video with Cassie. So I don't know. And in the book, it's supposed to detail how he used to abuse her, how he used to do all this stuff to her, allegedly. One friend said that there's no book, but then another friend said there is a book and that it's suspicious that she randomly died of pneumonia, but they feel like pneumonia is easy to fake. So I don't know. Maybe next year or something, we'll see a book or something. Who knows? But Diddy, you got some demons. You got some demons that you need to get right with. Personally, I'm tired of paying for the politicians. Just give me the facts and move on. What do you plan to do to help the country? I need entertainment. Yeah, I understand. But then again, there are some people that do need it. So I guess you gotta feed both sides. But I could respect that. Then I swear someone came out and said that there was no, but I don't know. Right, exactly. There was one friend that said there's no book, that she never heard of a book. But then again, there's the other friend. I wish I had the damn screenshot who was like on a tangent on Twitter, like, oh, you can fake pneumonia. And basically she didn't believe the cause of death. And I know what's her name? Kamala Lee Simmons was very adamant about standing up for Kim and saying like a lot of stuff ain't right. Yeah, he's a weird one. He's ruined a lot of people. Right. Like you had to hit him very hard. And what type of chair was it? Was it one of them foldable chairs like from that doc? How's it what is that economy going on? Yeah. Thank you, cousin. Appreciate you. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe a book comes out, maybe it doesn't, but Diddy, you got to get it together because the way you paid that money to Cassie, I knew you was guilty before that video even dropped. I knew you was guilty because who pays that amount of money in 24 hours, less than 24 hours? So, next up, our girl Cardi B filed for divorce. Cardi has filed for divorce. This the second time filing for divorce, though. It's the second time filing for divorce. So and she alleges I don't even know how to say the damn word. Basically, they don't get a damn along. They don't get along. So she's not trying to go there with him no more. Now, my only thing is she filed back in 2020. Is she gonna stick with it this time? Right. Mm-hmm. He gonna go down for that. He going down for that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They'll be back together in 3 to. You think so? You think she's not gonna hold out? I don't know, Cardi. Um, she filed in 2020, and then she took him back. Offset said he was gonna go see the lady. He was gonna go see the lady. He was gonna get himself together, but he lied. He went to see the lady, and he didn't hear shit the lady said. But not only did she file for divorce, she revealed she's 3 months pregnant. Not 3 months pregnant. She's expecting the third child. They have the daughter Culture, and then they have the son. What's his name? Wave, I think it is. Wave. And then now their third child. And Cardi, she just seemed like she just tired of him being a freaky frog. Like, how much cheating is there to do? Like, it ain't that much cheating in the world, bro. Like, we've seen them broken up, but this is her second time actually filing for the divorce. I mean, yeah, she could move on, but 3 kids is crazy. Unfortunately, also seems like her business. Yeah, toxic business can ruin your life. Yeah, and they were saying that when she first came out, Bodak Yellow Motorsport. They were saying he got with her to throw her off her rocker. Is it confirmed? Also, FN, what you mean? What you mean? That's all he do. Is cheat. I think they spotted him the other day with a girl he was accused of cheating with. Very patient. Because Cardi, to be honest, Cardi can get any man she want. She can get any man she wants. She don't gotta keep putting up with him. She don't. But I get it. I get it though. She wanted to. They got 3 kids. Well, 2 kids then. Now they about to have 3 kids together. I get it. They're married. They're not boyfriend and girlfriend. It's these are papers. This is real shit. So I get her wanting to stick around, and making it work for her kids, for her marriage, for her family. I get it. Especially he said, okay, I fucked up. I take on what I did was wrong. I admit what I did was wrong, and I'm gonna fix this. Okay, makes sense. It's not her boyfriend, it's her husband. I get it. But now I'm just like, Cardi, you don't gotta deal with that. You don't gotta deal with that. You do not have to deal with that. Hmm. And that's the thing. Do she get another rapper? Or do she get some? Don't be like Nicki. Don't be like Nicki and get some hoodlum off the corner. It's like, who do she go with? Do she go for an actor? Um, a random dude from her hood? I don't know. She'll probably go back to him after that. I hope not, girl. Yeah, he was at the same party with his ex, but she's pregnant with her husband, who's a mess. A hot mess. A hot stinking mess. Like, this man cannot stop cheating to save his life. He can't stop cheating, but at some point, enough is enough. And it might finally be her breaking point. Like, this girl has gotten into fights and brawls, lawsuits. having to pay people money, all behind Offset. All behind Offset. Like he's done nothing but give you negativity. Every time he cheat, he get you pregnant. Like it's been nothing but negativity. The positive thing out of all of this is the kids. That's it. And then he already had 4 kids before her. 4 or 3. I don't even know how many he got. Now she gotta go athlete, football player or basketball player. Shit, might even go MLB. She might hold up for a while to prove a point, then they get back together. Yes. Hey, Mary. He was saying that it was just going to, it was, fuck out of here, Offset. Offset is the Sagittarius. Them Sagittarius men be devils. They be devils. I'm sorry. If you a man in here, you a Sagittarius. And I could say that as a Sagittarius woman. Sagittarius men, no sir. I'm telling you. I was a bit disappointed in it was that, but that's why this time he's gonna get it right. Yeah. And so I think they released the docs, and I think they're saying Cardi is asking for primary custody. She's requesting that their personal property that they acquired together during the marriage be divided up equally, which I think is fair, and for Offset to pay his share of child support for the 2 kids and including the new one, of course. So, yeah, I think that's not bad. You got to take care of your kids, Offset. All 2011 of them. He was like, "What I look like cheating and probably got a pregnant one," which I kind of got his point. Listen, these niggas be weird. Why was you even around her? You should not put yourself in that predicament. Especially if there was allegations before. Why would you put yourself in that predicament? And you're in a public place. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Don't matter which he will be so mad to see her with an athlete. He's a weirdo. Yeah, she wants primary custody. And I mean, rightfully so. Like, do we think Offset is the primary parent now? Like when you see him, do he look like primary parent? Like, does he give that? Yeah, that's fair in terms of property assets. Yeah. Like I can see, okay, joint custody, right? But I don't know. Also, is an alternate because he's giving them much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He always had his kids with him, or at least at his house. And Cardi usually had them. Um, like I don't see deadbeat or anything like that. But I would think he doesn't do like the main parental stuff. You know what I mean? Like I think he's there, he assists, but I would think Cardi did more. Like 60-40. Right. That's gotta be crazy. And then she's going through it with her album and her fans and stuff like that. So like she got a lot going on. She got the divorce, she's pregnant, the album, they demanding the album. She got a lot going on. Oh, yeah, okay. Right. Yeah, nah. One thing about Offset, he usually has his kids with him. I can give him that. That's a fact. But yeah, they're getting divorced for right now. They're getting the divorce. Um, she wants full custody. She wants him to do the child support, and she wants to split up the assets that they acquired together equally. So we'll see how it plays out. I low key want to put on a bet of how long she gonna last until she go back. But I'm gonna have faith in you, girl. Stay strong, Cardi. You can't keep letting him play with you. Do not let a Sagittarius man play with you. Speaking of, I feel like we just did 3 rap girls in a row because now Nicki Minaj, Spotify, low key dissed her. They posted an ad for the golden era of women in hip hop, and the ad included um Flo Millie, Saweetie, Doja Cat, Sexy Red, Lotto, Megan, Cardi B, and Glorilla, but the ad didn't include Nicki Minaj, which I think is low key kind of petty. But then again, I understand why they probably didn't include her. Let's see. Can I make this bigger? So, why is it only showing my half? Oh, there it goes. That's the other half. So, Spotify posted this, and so I think this is Flo Millie. Um, I think this is Saweetie. Yeah, Flo Millie, Saweetie. I think this is a Sexy Red. This gotta be Ice. Meg, of course. Is this JT? I think that's JT. Yeah, because this is Carisha. Or Young Miami. Cardi, Doja, Lotto, and then they posted Glorilla. Um, and yeah, it didn't include Nicki Minaj. And of course, of course, the fans did not like that. The fans did not like that. They had a problem with it. And from what I took from it, looking at the picture and then the caption, which it says the golden standard, an ode to the golden era of women in hip hop, what I took from it is that they're talking about this recent era of rap girls. Nicki didn't come out the same time as them. She came out way before them, where it was an era where it was just her. It might have been of one or two other people. I think Iggy Azalea popped up here and there during when Nicki was running it. But I think that's what this photo is supposed to be for. A shout out to the new era of girls. But it just looks funny. It just looks funny. And the fans were not feeling it. Even Summer Walker said something about it. Even Summer Walker said something about it. And what she say? Hold on. So Summer Walker added her 2 cents. She said, "Da da da. I don't even listen to Hella Nikki." First of all, I hate when people start shit like that. I don't do this. I don't do that. You don't gotta say that to get your point off. Just say what you gotta say because that looks like a backhanded compliment. Like, don't do that. But she says, "I don't even listen to Hella Nikki because I'm an R&B lover. But where is the Queen or Little Kim at least?" First of all, that shade. That's the shade. That's shade because how you gonna say the queen or Little Kim? First of all, Little Kim is the queen, but that's another story. Or Missy Elliott, this man disrespectful. This is why I make my music and go home. The industry weird. But that was Summer's little 2 cents about it. And yeah, the people were not feeling it. And I low key get it because they're not talking about when Nikki was out. They're talking about the new girls. If they did a golden era for when Nikki popped out, she would be the only one on this picture, and Iggy Azalea might be down here in the corner somewhere. Yeah, how can Nikki not be included in that? Yeah, it just looks funny. It looks funny. It definitely looks funny. I'm sure but no, they were not. They've been going in per usual. It don't take them much to go in though. Right, exactly. That's what I got from it. Because when I first looked at it, I'm like, okay, where Nicki at? Um, but then I'm like, oh, this might just be a shout out for the new girls. Nicki was maybe not included because of her husband brother's affiliation. Cynthia, you might be right, but I don't think that had nothing to do with it. I just think they just showing love to the new girls. I'm sure Nicki approved. It's going in. Nothing doing together. No, that's not sure. Yeah. So we gonna get to it. Stephanie must be a little behind. But yeah, I think it was just a shout out for the new girls. I don't think they were trying to be funny. Um, now you're all good. You're all good, cousin. Nah, I just think they were just shouting out the new girls. I don't think they were trying to be funny, but of course, the barbs did not take that well. The girl, hold on, let's see. The blonde, this so it's Glorilla, Doja Cat, Lotto, Young Miami, Cardi. Then we got JT, we got Meg, we got Ice, Sexy, Saweetie, and then we got Flo Millie. I think I will love her. Feel she's part of the yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. So let's see. So Kendrick done broke another record. Not Like Us is now the 10th solo song with the most days at number one in US Spotify chart history, surpassing Ed Sheeran's Shape of You at 48 days. Mind you, y'all, this is all genres. This is not just the rap category. This is all genres. So shout out to Kenny. Put some respect on his name. And then I think also Not Like Us is also the rap song with the most days at number one on US Apple Music this decade at 80 days, which is kind of crazy. 80 days is insane. And then someone also made this new mural. I don't even mural. I'm fucking tongue tied. There's this new mural. I need some stand strong. Stop playing before it turns copyright. I ain't trying to get copyrighted. Someone made a mural of Kendrick, Roddy Rich, and YG in Compton. So that's really nice. You know, got to give people their flowers while they're here, while they can see it, which is pretty cool. And now let's get to Big Sean ass because I'm so tired of him. I'm so tired of Big Sean. It's not even fucking funny. Like I am so tired of Big Sean. Like I'm convinced Big Sean just loves using Kendrick for his rollout or whatever it is that he got going on. It seems like he uses Kendrick for his promo every single time. So Big Sean sat down with Charlemagne where I guess he was supposed to be discussing his new project coming out. And during the interview, they talked about his beef with Kendrick. And to me, Big Sean, he has a bad habit of wanting to talk about the beef and acting like There's nothing there. Like, he throws rocks and hides his hands consistently. And I think it's the wackest thing ever. Yes, he's so passive aggressive. So passive aggressive. Like, he wants to gaslight us, the audience, and that we're just making this stuff up in our head. And it's so corny to me. It's so corny to me. Like, you continue to pop shit or sneak this, but then when people say something about it, it's like, oh no, that ain't happened. That ain't happened. Nah, I never felt no way. Everyone made it up. Like, no, me and Kendrick was never beefing. It was never no smoke. It's y'all. It's the media. It's y'all doing that. But we all know, Big Sean, you were pissed that everyone said you got smoked in that control verse. And you've been mad ever since. And then he blamed Joe Budden for there being discourse about there possibly being a beef. Now, I ain't one to not blame Joe Budden for some shit. Like, I'll blame Joe Budden for some shit because I'm really not a fan of his. But Sean, to pretend it was never nothing between you and Kendrick is just so corny. So back in the day, he did an interview with Joe Budden, right? And in an interview, Joe Budden asked him about Kendrick.
And it got to a point where somehow it was just a weird tension between me and him, even though.
Why are you pretending like you don't know what the tension is for? The tension came from the control verse. Why are you pretending you don't know where this tension came from? People were telling you to your face. Charlamagne was one of those people who told you Kendrick smoked you on your song. And you had an issue with that ever since.
No, it was already said it wasn't no beef because people made it that way, right? Mm.
Again, gaslighting us, telling us it wasn't no tension. But clearly you feel that there's tension. But of course, you're gaslighting us, telling us we starting shit. Telling us we starting shit, Sean.
Fast forward, I let this shit go.
You ain't let it go because you still feel some type of way about it. Don't tell us you let it go because you ain't let it go. You still feel some type of way about it. And so this new interview, let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on.
And response.
Yeah.
You know,
wrong. Hold on. So he does this new interview with Charlamagne. So he does this new interview with Charlamagne, right? And so he explained he had an encounter with Punch from TDE, which is SZA's manager, right? And he also said he had a conversation with Dave Free. And both of them told him, like, nah, we good, bro. It ain't nothing. Like, don't worry about it. Like, whatever it was, that's what it was. But we cool. We all in different spaces right now. So after his conversation with them, unfortunately, there was a leak where a lot of Kendrick's music came out. And one of the songs was the original version of Element, where Kendrick was dissing French Montana because, you know, French Montana was acting weird on the Breakfast Club, saying he was mad that Kendrick won a Grammy over him and that they were pushing Kendrick more than anybody else. So Kendrick had words for French Montana, and he also had words for Big Sean. And because it was clearly an issue, Kendrick knew, Big Sean, you saying you don't feel away, but you clearly feel away. So Kendrick was gearing up. He was preparing. So in that Element, the first original version of Element, Kendrick basically said, you're finally, because I guess Sean had that tagline, finally famous or something like that. And Kendrick basically said, you finally famous for who you date, which was Ariana Grande at the time. Which was true. Like, people outside of what rap, they didn't know who you were, Big Sean. And that's okay. It's nothing wrong with that. Like, everybody don't know everybody.
Just like the same way you was thinking, he was like, you know, let me get my nukes just in case too.
Right, but
right. So you tell Charlamagne you had shit planned for Kendrick, but now you're mad because when the leak came out, Kendrick obviously has something for you too. So why are you mad at that? So he's like, okay, the leak came out, but I see that later there's a whole nother version, which was the final version, and he not really dissing me on there. So cool, it's cool. I'm not gonna say anything about it. So you would think that would be it. That would be done. And so I guess I don't know if they had a conversation or they didn't have a conversation, but it goes away. But Sean admitted he was mad at the leak. Rightfully so, because somebody dissing you, but it was a leaked version of the song. It never came out. So Nipsey passed away and they had a conversation. And so Sean reached out and said, like, let's put bygones be bygones or whatever. Let it go. Nipsey died. Like, people were feeling some type of way about it. Rightfully so, because someone died, unfortunately. And it's like, you don't want to go on and be beefing with people for no fucking reason, especially not over no damn verse. So they both stated there was some miscommunication on each other's end, and you would think that would be the end of it. This guy during the interview shares the text messages with Charlamagne. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you sharing text messages?
The thing is, that song came out and he changed that bar, right? Heard it. I came to the conclusion that it was nothing. So then I might pull the text out and
Let's
read
hear it. Why not?
Oh, I ain't even got somebody else.
Like, why are you holding on? Nipsey died in 2019. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Why do you still have text messages from 2019, Big Sean? Why do you still have text messages from 2019? If I got text messages from 2019, it's because I know I need to do an Uno reverse on a motherfucker. If I got text messages from 2019, it's because I'm about to draw 4 on a bitch. It's 2024 and you're holding on to text messages from 2019, and then you randomly bring them up in an interview and show them? Like, that's so weird. And then this is a private conversation between you and Kendrick where you're stating, hey, miscommunication on my end, my bad. Kendrick agreed. Yes, miscommunication on my end. I'm sorry the song got leaked. I wasn't going to put it out because we had the conversation and we said like it wasn't nothing. Why are you leaking that? And then the way you said it is like, yeah, he apologized to me. Nigga, I'm pretty sure you apologized
Got my
too.
phone.
Somebody grab Sean's phone. No need to misquote him.
Yeah, I ain't trying to misquote shit.
He's so corny. Janae, this your baby father?
Because I don't give a fuck that much for misquoting it.
If you don't care, Big Sean, why are you pulling out these text messages? Don't tell me you don't care about something if you're pulling out text messages, bro. Like, this is the third thing you've done, Big Sean, within the last 3 weeks that was connected to Kendrick.
And how long ago was this? You said right after Nip died.
Yeah.
Okay.
2019. You got these text messages still in your phone. That's crazy to me.
So, I mean, you can read my stuff too.
You want me to read it?
No.
Okay,
I don't think we should read it.
Don't read it out loud. Look at his face. You sneaky bitch. You so sneaky.
Yeah, because I think that's kind of like bitch made, but I want you to kind of like.
It's bitch made. That the fact that you even sharing these text messages, that's bitch made. Sean, stop gaslighting us. Stop gaslighting us. You felt a type of way, and you still to this day feel a type of way.
Like, see the sentiment of it. Swearing great grievance.
That's real.
Wrongly. So,
Yeah.
in a sense, I don't want to say it. He apologized in a sense for.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. He apologized in a sense. Y'all both shared a conversation after Nipsey Hussle passed away. And you both admitted that, hey, we both took this to where it shouldn't have been. Well, actually, no. The only person who stood on business was Kendrick because you, Big Sean, were scared to drop a track. Kendrick got a #1 record off of dissing you with Humble. So you were the only one that was scared. You were scared to strike back.
Going that far, you know,
Yeah.
and for that shit coming out, right?
Yeah.
It shouldn't have gone that far. Big Sean, you're acting like he put it out. It was leaked. There were like 20 other songs that got leaked. You're acting like Kendrick is the one who leaked it. Unless you really feel it was Kendrick who leaked the song. But clearly it's not the song that he went with because the Element song is totally different. There's like two entirely different verses.
So I wanted to show you that because in a sense he apologized, right?
And he keeps harping on this. He apologized. Y'all both apologized to each other. Why are you trying to make it like you bitched him? He pretended he couldn't get that sample cleared. That's what he did. He pretended he couldn't get the sample cleared and didn't want to put it on his album no more because Kendrick smoked him. I think what Kendrick apologized for was for it being leaked because none of it was supposed to come out. Kendrick went in it like anyone else. We clearly got tension, bro. When you in interviews and they tell you I smoked you on this song, Charlamagne was one of the main people who told Big Sean to his face that Kendrick smoked him on the song. And you can tell it had him upset. You can tell he felt some type of way about it. Joe Budden told him, bro, there's something there with you and Kendrick. When are you going to address it? So you're walking on eggshells around Kendrick, but you don't want to make it seem like you're a punk. But you are being a punk because you won't respond back. You keep tiptoeing, teeter-tottering and telling us, oh, no, it's the people, it's the media. But Sean, you clearly feel some type of way internally because if you didn't feel some type of way internally, you wouldn't save text messages from 2019 where this man apologized to you for that song being leaked. That's exactly how he's acting. He's lying. You originally said it was a sample issue. So either you're lying right now or you lied back then. Y'all clearly had a conversation. Right. Exactly. Why keeping it bringing it up? And you keep bringing it up every time in your rollout. Like you just be real. You were mad about the verse. You were so tight that you lied about the sample clearance and you took it off your album. Kendrick knew you had smoke for him, just like you wanted to have smoke for him, but you were pretending you didn't. You were scared to drop songs. Kendrick wasn't scared to drop a song. That's why he wrote the original version of Element. Just in case you jumped out the window, I got something for you. That's why he smoked you on the Heart Part 4. Then that's why he got a #1 from Humble about you. We all know that song was about you, Big Sean. Y'all clearly had an issue. So why are you pretending it's the media and the fans? Those songs were about you and you know it. The problem is you were scared to fight back. Now you're sticking your chest out, showing text messages from 2019 to prove to your fans in the medium that you didn't duck no smoke those previous years, but it's obvious you did. You didn't want to fight. Like, stop blaming us, Big Sean. Don't gaslight me. Don't gaslight me. And you lucky you caught Kendrick at a good time because he was on his Miss Morale shit. He was on his healing journey. You caught him at the right time. He was in his apology stage. You caught him at the right time. And then in the interview, he's like, oh, he's a part of the big three. He feels like he's a part of the big three, but it's just because he's inconsistent and he doesn't put out that much music. Big Sean, you were never in the big three. Stop it. You were never in the big three. You weren't even in the big five. Just stop. You were not in the big three. And it has nothing to do with you being inconsistent because Kendrick pops out every 2, 3, 5 years and he's number one of the big three. So stop. It has nothing to do with inconsistency. You're just not that guy. You're just not that guy, buddy. Maybe if you stop being passive aggressive and stand on your tough talk, people might respect you. Like, just sit down, Big Sean, please. Off of Big Sean, crazy. So Drake is mad that he's being called a pedophile, y'all. Drake is mad he's being called a pedophile. So Mark Lamont Hill, he went on the Joe Budden podcast and he revealed that he had a conversation with someone from Drake's team, or either he had a conversation with Drake or some people from Drake's team who said that he wasn't mad that they lost the battle with Kendrick.
Drake's people, some of Drake's people.
He wasn't mad that they lost the battle versus Kendrick. That they were more mad at the fact that Kendrick called him a pedo. That's what he's more mad at. He did. Exactly. You let that man steal your whole flow. Right. So yeah, Drake is allegedly upset people are calling him a pedo. Like it wasn't him who told Kendrick to say those things. So this is the interview. Hold on, let me share my screen. So this is the interview of the Joe Budden podcast with Mark Lamont Hill. Oh, hold on, I'm mute.
Some of Drake's people. The way they frame Drake's people, some of Drake's people. The way they frame it is, we're not mad that we lost the beef. We're mad that he made me a pedophile.
First of all, can't nobody make you a pedophile. Can't nobody make you a pedophile, Drake. The allegations hit because there's something there. There's a history. There's been allegations dating back to 2013. Can't nobody make you a pedophile. Those rumors stuck, those allegations stuck, is because there's something there, Drake.
Wow. That's what they say. And every time I talk to them, they say the same thing. We don't care about the rap shit, but
why are you mad? We don't care about the rap shit. You should care. This your second L. You've lost to Pusha T clearly, and you lost to Kendrick clearly. You should be mad.
now you turn me into a pedophile, which is the worst thing you could do to a person.
Mind you, it was Drake who was trying to 8 Mile himself. I do live in a trailer with my mom. I am a pedo. What? You thought you could 8 Mile yourself and Kendrick wouldn't speak about you being a freaky frog on Taylor Made? You made the AI Tupac and you requested it to be mentioned. You told AI Tupac to tell Kendrick to mention it. You told AI Tupac to mention Kendrick, West Coast savior. We need you. We need an undeniable West Coast banger. You asked for those things. And Kendrick gave you exactly what you wanted. Why are you upset? And what killed me about the interview is this part.
And I'm like, I don't think people really think Drake is a pedophile.
That was loud. that shit was loud.
A pedophile? I mean, they might.
A pedophile? Yeah, a pedophile. Yeah, people do. And if they don't think a pedophile, at worst, you're a groomer. What are we talking about? You're upset because Kendrick said you a pedophile, but you asked him to say those things. And are we forgetting Drake? Drake, if you're listening, Drake, remember you told us you provided Kendrick with the information? Didn't you tell us you expected the Epstein allegations, even though Kendrick mentioned Weinstein? Is it Uchi Wally or is it one mic? You can't have it both ways. You can't tell somebody to say something and then you can't be the victim too. Like, I don't get it. You said you provided that information. You said you expected the Epstein allegations. You brought up Millie Bobby Brown twice. Don't fuck with nobody. Millie Bobby Brown's only fuck with Whitney's or some shit like that. You brought her up. Kendrick never mentioned Millie Bobby Brown. You told on yourself, bro. You told on yourself. So why are you mad at Kendrick? The problem is you got so many instances of you being a freaky frog with little girls and women in general. So it's not hard to believe the allegations. Kendrick told you, don't mention my family, bro. Don't lie on me. Let's keep this a friendly fade. Let's keep it a friendly fade. And now you want to cry and want to be the victim. Exactly. Kendrick mentioned Weinstein. He didn't even mention Epstein. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to take this question. Like, what do you mean? Like, if they are, they are. They need they need to be canceled. Christmas need to be canceled if they hurting kids. Absolutely. If that's what you're asking me. Warned them twice. Warned them twice. And you did it anyway, Drake. If you touch a hot stove, you're gonna get burned. You didn't learn from Pusha T. And you didn't learn from Kendrick. So you got beat to your knees again. How are you mad? No, he didn't say her by name. That's the point. He didn't mention her by name. And that only further proves that Kendrick scared him. And he knew exactly what Kendrick was referring to. You didn't have to mention that little girl because the masses didn't know you mentioned her, that Kendrick mentioned her. He didn't say her name. He didn't say her name and he didn't mention Epstein. You volunteered that information, Drake. All he had to do, like, you didn't learn from Pusha T when you mentioned his wife. And then you mention a man's wife again. Why would you do that? Exactly. That man was on defense the entire Hard Part 6. Just stupid. He's literally the victim in everything. Have y'all noticed that? Whenever stuff don't go right for him, he's always the victim. Like, it's so weird. Like, he turned into a Karen immediately. Facts. Hey, Joanna. That's where I need to be in Cali. Right. Yeah, it is. It really is. But yeah, he's upset because Kendrick called him a pedophile. But you can call him a woman beater? Like, it don't work at that. You can't punch somebody in the face and not expect to be punched back. That's not how it works. The problem with Drake is he could dish it, but he can never take it. And then you're just so unbothered, right? But you canceling shows. Yeah, he's a weirdo. I know. I would have loved to see when they tapped his shoulder and said Kendrick just uploaded. I would have loved to see his face after he dropped Family Matters and Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams. I would have loved to see that, bro. Don't dish it if you can't take it. It's that simple, man. Who better drop before October? Drake or Kendrick? Oh my God. I would have loved to see that, T. I would have loved to see it. He's on the computer acting like he don't care, but we know you care, Drake. We see it in your actions. Literally crashed the party. Literally crashed the party, bro. Bruh. Pissed. Pissed. I know he was. I know he was. Why do you think he need to drop before October? I seen a theory that he's dropping on Drake's birthday, but I don't know. Ja Rule had the correct take in a fight. You can't say, but don't punch me in the face. Additionally, Drake tried to paint kid exactly. I'm sorry that man is your father. Like, and then you got the wrong van. Like, you didn't even get the right series. Like, Drake did this entire thing wrong, bro. The entire thing. Like that, I just keep telling people like this man had no confidence in what it is that he was presenting. You leaked push-ups. The Taylor Made song was some AI bullshit. The only thing you were satisfied with was Family Matters. And that shit was a dud in 30 minutes. And then you drop the Heart Part 6, where it sounds like you wrote it yourself. And you tell him, I don't want to dish you no more. You can drop 10 more songs. I'll see you later. That's what we doing? Mr. War General? You just giving up? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Literally Pinky in the brain. Both of them. One's smart, one's an idiot, but they have the same mindset. Stephanie, it usually takes him I think like a week or two to put his stuff out. I can't remember how long ago it was that he did the 616 in LA, but I know he takes his time. I think he likes to let the one video that he does breathe for a little while. He doesn't want to drop it back to back because it could probably take away from the video that he previously did. So that makes sense to me why he doesn't drop them like consistently. When was the last time? Hold on, let me see. Let me check when he uploaded 616 in LA. But it makes sense that he takes his time before he drops the next one. Plus, he has to do like a lot of research and stuff. Hold on. So yeah,
Outfit.
He dropped. Where's the date? June 28th. Okay. So he dropped the last one on June 28th. So like a month ago. Like a month ago. Probably, but I don't think he want that because last time they dropped around the same time was 2022. I think it was it Damn and More Life, I think it was. And Kendrick outsold him by like 100K something. And that's the thing. Kendrick does that. Anytime Big Sean releases something, Kendrick drops. Literally just happened with Like That. Big Sean dropped something the same day Like That came out. Yeah. He said, good to get the pen out. And then that little sound, like, what is that, Drake? Like, whoever the engineer is that left that in there, they don't respect you. Because why would they leave that sound in there? I would have took you as a worthy competitor if you weren't lying to every blogger and editor. The words that he decides to rhyme together, you can tell he wrote that shit himself, bro. Because ain't no way. Like, it sucked. Like, first of all, you said, I don't know where you getting your information from. And then you say, we set you up. I don't know. But that man, and then he officially posted it. DJ Bacademics. Yeah, because he about to go to jail too. Thanks, Shell. Is what later on. Yeah. Yeah. And we've been on his ass. So he know we watching your every move, bro. He came in here earlier to show love. He said that he saw my last video, so he heard and he read the stuff that y'all had to say. I'm talking about what's the dirt. So he seen our comments and he heard what we had to say, and he's taking that into consideration. So I respect that. But yeah, he knows he better not get no dates wrong. He better not get no people wrong. Nothing. Right. After he just tried to pretend like he's son Kendrick, Thomas said he apologized to me. Nigga, y'all apologize to each other. Jay with the one. Good to get the pen working. Some exercise. Oh, he's so embarrassing, bro. He's so embarrassing. AK been quiet lately. Yeah, that a fucking lawsuit. That nigga might go to jail too. Mm-hmm. Y'all, I'm sorry, but I'm not saying this officially, but I can't wait until them kids get exposed, and it's coming. It's coming. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, they can still get a play as long as he get this one right. I don't know. I might have to hold my plate. I see what I was saying. Kansas here because of Whitney is mixed. He said that. Oh wait. That tweet when Drake said wiping up a mixed queen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think Dirt got so blinded. I keep calling him Dirt. His name is Matt, but Matt. I think he just the discourse about him being on anyone's payroll probably got the best of him, and he wanted to prove that he's not biased, so he jumped out the window. And jumping out the window, we see what that got him. But we gonna watch it as a family, and we gonna say what we gotta say, and we gonna be honest. Period. We gonna be honest. Hey, Demi girl, you are late. Where you been? Where you been? Mm-hmm. He did, but you know what, Mary? I think AK kind of probably feels vindicated in that because Yatchy ended up saying that he leaked that song to Kai because Mr. Hotspot, who they sampled in the song, refused to give them the sample for his religious views, which is rightfully so. And Yatchy is on it like, how dare you? Like, you're not even a real artist, you just an influencer. So, what does that mean? If I say no, I mean no. Simple. That's the problem. These guys, these people in the industry, they don't take no. So imagine if you could do that for him saying no about a sample song. Imagine what else weird shit you doing behind the scenes. If you'll do that and admit to that. And then you got his people, you got your fans and Drake's fans spamming his comment section. Mr. Hotspot is such a nice young man. All he do is try to push out positivity. He wants people to smile. He wants to make his music. He wants to make his comedy. He don't bother nobody. So why would you do that to him? And now your fans, the OV hoes, are all spamming his comment section. Some uh don't be ungrateful. You missing out on a bag. Like what? Not everybody is a whore for money like y'all. Like that's so crazy. That's so irresponsible and that's so predatory. Like why would you do that? Just that he watched the show and he listened to the comments and he's basically taking them into consideration. Like that. I think his comment was one of the first comments when we started. I saw your comment. I didn't listen to the song yet, but I'm gonna have to listen to the song. Fact. And then once it's yeah. Yeah. Mhm. The son too. The son looked like his twin. The son looked more like him than Adonis, but I ain't say nothing. I'm just waiting for that lady to feel like she ready to say something. We're gonna watch it as a family, so you could come in here and watch it with me. That's the 3-hour video, right? I watched it. I had to break it up though. Diddy like the party? You gotta tell him no. So fraud. He's adopting Drake's principles. Like that video. Did you know favors Yachty? That video did you no favors. That video did Drake no favors because he already got the allegations of him stealing from people, dating back almost a decade ago. And then you reveal, oh, we just went around it and leaked it. Yeah, he told me no. He wouldn't even have the money conversation with me. That they said that man turned down previously a $400,000 music deal. He clearly doesn't want to be a part of that. So you leaked it to Kai Cenat, who's gonna thousands and thousands of people are gonna be on his stream. And people are going to hear that. And so now people are like, well, he's not making money from it. He's going to be able to make money from it because say he get booked at a festival. He can perform that song at a festival, even though it's not on streaming platforms. That's still making money off of it. So you said, fuck Mr. Hotspot. You said, fuck his religion, fuck his morals and beliefs. And I'm just going to leak it anyway. You're a nasty person, Lil Yachty. Not only are you ugly, but you're a nasty person. And that's a terrible conversation. Imagine being ugly and a nasty person. The audacity. Like, that's just crazy. Two weirdos, two losers. That's two, yeah. Halle Berry. The slime picture. They asked her, could they use the photo? And she said no, and he still used it. They don't give a damn. They don't care. They do not care. I read that. I saw that with a 17-year-old or something like that. Like if somebody say no, then they just said no. Move around. Find your own sound. You wanted to steal and bite off of his sound. Clout chasers. Crazy. You're gonna go right to hell. They so stupid. They don't know what they're talking about. That lady, you look, she right there. Like they're always together. Weird. Nah, Big Sean. Hey, Big Sean ain't here. I'm gonna react to it. I'm gonna react to it when I get to the Mr. Morale album. The To Pimp a Butterfly album reactions come out tomorrow. Because YouTube was hating on me. Like I've been trying to have that video clear for like 3 days now. Yeah, right. I've never known someone who has all of these spokespeople for them. Every day, a different person coming forward saying Drake was unbothered. Yeah, tell me anything. But then Mark Lamont Hill tells us, "Oh, you're mad about being called a pedo." Hmm. He's crazy. They do not care. They just do whatever they want. Do whatever they want. Like Mr. Hotspot does not deserve that. Was that when he was at his concert yelling on stage? So bothered. So much better. They added all that extra BS to theirs. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up. He's such a weirdo that he'll probably try to like melt it down or some shit. Hey, Classy K. Thank you for joining, cousin. It is. They do. Being a weirdo. And 50 is just weird. 50 go wherever the money at. That's Janine, that's what I said. Did they ask him anything about himself in the interview? Like, Drake, you're not scaring nobody, bro. All of them out there doing damage control. And it's all people no one cares about. Like, shut up. We do not care. We do not care. Like, let him speak for himself. And I don't mean in Instagram posts. Like, use your words. Use your words, Drake. Mhm. Drake Lance was on his challenge. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. He feels like he deserves. His fans are more deserving of his attention. That's what he said in the interview. I think he's like, these guys go home to their family. Blah 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 blah. Not me. I don't do that. Like, that's something to brag about. Like, you don't want to go home to your family. You don't want to make memories with your family. You don't want to watch your son grow up and them other kids. Yeah, like Drake, there's nothing to be jealous about. It's like, okay, you got a little bit extra money, but okay, I'm not hurting for anything. I make better music than you. My music has substance. I make better albums than you. You make playlists. What? You got streaming numbers over me? Cool. You got double the amount of songs than me. Okay. Like, there's nothing to be jealous about. You're a mixed breed with an identity crisis. And you're a freaky frog. There's nothing to be jealous about, Drake. I'm sorry. There's nothing to be jealous about. You had a child with a woman you're embarrassed of, and you keep her locked up in a castle. No. Mm-mm. That's definitely Drake's son. He looks like his mom. He looks like his grandma. That's definitely Drake's son. That child looks like that is because that's Drake's white side, and then his baby mama is a white woman. So that's why that baby look like that. Yeah, I think I saw that. Let me see if I can pull that video up of him talking about something. Oh, I'm staying off the internet or something like that. Where is it? Let me see if I can find him. He's another one trying to gaslight us.
I'm not doing no more talking.
I think I found it. A face only a mama could love.
I'm getting the fuck out there. I'm not doing no more talking. I don't got shit else to say. I'm going off this internet shit. I think I'm going for the rest of the year. I swear to God, I ain't talking. I ain't got shit else to say.
But you're still on the internet. In the interview, he said, I wish I never spoke about the Drake stuff, the Drake versus Kendrick stuff. But then you continue to talk about the Drake versus Kendrick stuff. And now you're blaming the interview. The internet, another gaslighter.
Contracted to do this podcast shit, unfortunately, but contracted to. But I ain't posting no more shit. I'm not posting no fits. I ain't got shit to say. I'm deleting the apps off my phone. Swear to God.
He's so annoying. He's so annoying. Like,
I'm so off the shit. I'm not I'm not tweeting. I'm minding my fucking business, twin.
I want to punch him. I want to punch him so bad. I want to punch him so bad. Seriously, I would consider it if I was Mr. Hotspot. I would consider it because you literally admitted you leaked it to get around. Nah. Nah. That thing is funny looking. You said it. You said it. I ain't say it. You said it. Who just did a song? Yachty. But the thing is, his fans do. They believe anything he said. Like they really believe Kendrick is a woman beater. Like they really believe he don't have them allegations. Like they are mentally ill. Unfortunately, that's what they are saying. I ain't gonna repeat it, but that's what they saying. That's another reason that he got issues with ASAP Rocky, aside from, of course, ASAP Rocky being with the love of his life. Drake used to be obsessed with Rihanna. Like obsessed. But that's another story. I think I'm gonna do a video on that. But I think that's it for me tonight, cousins. I appreciate all of y'all coming in and chilling with me. I think my days are gonna be Friday and Saturday to go live. I don't know yet 100%, but we'll see. I hope y'all have a good night and y'all be safe. Later.